Hello everyone, welcome back to another video from the Daddy Matt Experience channel. I'm your host Daddy Matt and welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be talking about the latest episode that came out this past Saturday for the first new episode of part 3 of Bleach 1000 Year Blood War. So yeah, I watched the episode, the first episode yesterday. It originally aired this past Saturday, which was October 5th. And I did a little bit of research, and it says something about how there's going to be supposedly 13 episodes in total for this new part 3, and they're going to be uploading them every Saturday. So there's 12 more episodes left if you watched the first one already. So there's 12 more episodes left. So if they have a steady pace and they, upload every Saturday the new episodes, the new part should be done by either Thanksgiving or close to Christmas. If you do the math right, if you just count the next 12 Saturdays from the first Saturday, which was October 5th, if you just count 12 Saturdays forward, that's the, supposed end date, I guess you could say. So yeah, the first episode, or before I talk about the episode, there's going to be spoilers because I'll be talking about the first episode. So if you haven't watched the first episode of the new part 3, the first episode of Bleach 1000 Year Blood War, watch that before you watch this video. So spoiler warning. I just wanted to get that out there so no one gets mad at me for spoilers. So this is your warning. Watch the episode before you watch this video. But anyways, let me start talking about it. So first episode pretty much leaves off where part 2 ended. Squad 0 is fighting Yuhabaha and all his lackeys. And Senjimaru, I believe her name is Senjimaru, she does her Bankai, which is like this. I was confused at first what it was supposed to be, but it's a very intricate, there's different elements to her Bankai. She pretty much entraps her opponents in like fabric, and each fabric she traps her opponents in is like a different element. Like I think one was like fire. I think one she entrapped a guy in, it was like a spiky wall or something. It was pretty crazy. It was kind of cool. One of the more interesting Bankais from a female character in Bleach. And then, meanwhile, while that's happening, also Yuhabaha is fighting Ichebe, another member of Squad 0. And he paintbrushes the fuck out of him, and Ichebe does his Bankai, which is just insane. It's super cool looking. And while that's happening, Yuhabaha, I guess that whole Bankai that Ichebe did not affect him because something about, the entire time Yuhabaha's eyes were closed while he was fighting Ichebe, and it's like something after 900 years his power is like he pretty much becomes more powerful, and like after 90 years his like brain and like his whole body like just becomes like a better version of himself, and the Ichibe's Bankai pretty much has no effect on him. The black ink from his paintbrush peels away off of Yuhabaha's body, and Yuhabaha gets pretty much gets dissected by Yuhabaha, yeah. So, and I'll explain later on what happens to Ichebe, because what I just said, if you watch the episode and you know what I'm hinting at, about Ichebe. So yeah, so at first we think Ichebe is dead. His head and body parts are all over the place. We think he's dead, and so Yuhabaha, he gets all excited, and then Uryu, now that he's on the side of Yuhabaha and all the lackeys, he traps um, Sanjimaru in her own pretty much bankai, like her own fabric, and pretty much her bankai didn't work as well. It had no effect on Yuhabaha's lackeys, and she gets entrapped into her own fabric, and Uryu shoots her with his bow and arrow, shoots an arrow right into her chest, and kills her. So she's dead. Um, and then the end of the episode, it shows Yuhabaha and all his lackeys reaching the Soul King, and Yuhabaha stabs through the protective like crystal or whatever the Soul King is in. It goes from blue to red once Yuhabaha stabs through to try to kill the Soul King. And the importance of the Soul King is that he pretty much protects all the three realms of Bleach: Hueco Mundo, the Cerate, and the world of the living. So that's why he's important, because he protects all the three worlds that Bleach fans all know very well. So yeah, and then so that's where the episode leaves off, and then they get a new part 3 has a new opening theme and an ending theme, and then the credits roll, and then at the end you realize that Ichebe did not die. He pretty much restored himself, his body, so he's still alive. But Senjimaru is definitely dead. She doesn't come back after in the post credit scene. Only Ichebe does. So I'm pretty sure all of Squad Zero is dead, I'm assuming, except for Ichebe. I think he's only the only member left. And yeah. And the post credit scene pretty much ends off with Ichigo and everyone else running after Yuibaha to save the Soul King and pretty much save Hueco Mundo, the world of the living, and the Cerate. So my thoughts, I thought it was amazing episode. Good episode to start off, the third part of Thousand Year Blood War. I definitely recommend all of you guys watching it if you're a Bleach fan, or if you're just an anime fan in general and need a anime to watch. Bleach is a go-to, but make sure you watch all the other stuff, the original Bleach series before you watch Thousand Year Blood War. Because if you watch Thousand Year Blood War before you watch the original TV show, then you're gonna get confused, like the timeline and all that stuff. So yeah, this video it just hit 8 minutes. I don't want to keep blabbering on, but it was a nice episode. I liked it. I really did. Lots of twists and turns, and yeah. Excited for episode 2 that's coming out this upcoming Saturday. So yeah, that's where I'll leave off. As always, please like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on all my socials, like my Discord and my Instagram. Become a member of the Discord, and follow me on Instagram if you wish. I don't post all the time on there. Go subscribe to my boy Willie D. He hasn't made a video in a while, but go show him some love and support. Subscribe to him. His channel is linked, as well as my TikTok mat inspiration, Vic Diotetto. His channel is also linked, or all my socials and the channels I just mentioned are linked all in the channel description. And yeah, I hope you guys are having a wonderful Monday afternoon. And yeah, I'll see you guys in Wednesday's video. Peace. Bankai.